if you watch the news or the popular media as a primary source of information, your worldview might be very fear-based, and there's a certain level of fear that the system needs to keep inside of people to keep them participating in a certain type of way. The first response to fear is the cathartic expression of consumerism. So when people get too nervous, they gotta offload it to someone. So that's what the entertainment experience is about. A lot of the European involvement in Africa is based on the premise of when we come in, the only way we can be comfortable is if you're more like us, and less like yourself, or some version of yourself that is acceptable to us. And that's nonsense. And one of my homies from London was with me. He was like, man, Paris is nice. I was like, shit, it ought to be all the shit that they done stole. Yeah. From, you know what I'm saying? You go to the pirate's house, of course, this shit is laid out. You know what I'm saying? You got everything that evolved from niggas. It's just sitting around. And I mean, that's from the food to the power to the gold to the chocolate. You know what I'm saying? All of the chocolate, everything. Art. So yeah, I mean, without Africa, Europe is in the world is in a position. People gotta say themselves, man. It's like, what do you value? What's a real priority to you? What I do notice about Europe is that I think the thing where Europe wins is that focus is not on being rich. So let's focus on money and more of a quality of life. Now, people need money. Money is important. I ain't gonna out here act like the Europeans have a laissez-faire attitude toward money. It's not at the center of their life. It's a need for them to be able to enjoy their life, primarily the time with their family. That's a big part. It's outside. People want to make money, but they're more concerned with doing things that they care about and spending time with people that they care about and enjoying life. When you spend your time in a way that you really don't respect, and even if you get money out of it, you fuck up that money. You don't really respect that money because you feel the urge and the impulse to reward yourself and get some pleasure. At least you're like, I do this bullshit and get this bag, so now I'm gonna go have fun with this bag. You don't really, you know what I'm saying? You don't really treat the bag with respect.
Are you happy for hip hop right now? Like what you see?
I love the culture. What it looks like is that the technical process surrounded it so that the only people who really benefit off of the culture are the algorithms. The more you become an adult, you realize I'm a fucking adult. I'm not sitting here. I'm not listening to all of these things. Why? For the artists that I do like, how much time, if I'm trying to develop myself as a youthful human being, do I have to sit and be entertained? And if I'm gonna just be sitting there opening myself up to listening to some shit, what is it doing for me? What did I learn at the end of this? So like, what beauty was expressed? Skill, technical efficiency, and any of that shit. I'm not mad at nobody. People gotta do whatever they feel is best. But the culture has been strong on its own from day one. That's some Newsweek covering breakdance in '84. It was always the deal. I was never big on being like a celebrity because that just confuses the issue. I do have a public profile, but I also recognize and never forget that the reason I have a public profile is the work. So that's what I put out front. All of the other shit, like, here and there, and all of that's cool. But the only reason that we up here talking is because I do this and I get business with the artists. And that should be at the center of it. All of the other hair salon, barbershop shit is for them. representing that, and somebody says until what's happening on the ground represents that, I'ma chill. That's their First Amendment right. The flags and the statues could come down, but will the behavior change? Will people's customs change? And how they treat somebody who's not like them change? We could do all of the things with the symbolic things. That's cool. Okay, keep going. Right? Keep going. You took the statue down. Now take the hate thing in yourself. Take it out. It ain't working. We got other issues, the fucking flags and symbols. Y'all still on that shit.